Former President Jacob Zuma will return, according to political expert Professor Lesiba Teffo, who predicted a few weeks ago that many would see the second coming of the Zuma Tsunami. Before we continue, please kindly hit on subscribe button. The previous head of Cosatu, Zwelinzima Vavi, is credited with coining the term Zuma Tsunami. In Vavi's declaration during Zuma's second-term campaign for the union buildings, the Zuma Tsunami was unstoppable. Vavi's political position toward his former ally has since shifted, but it seems that his prediction was accurate in one regard. The Zuma Tsunami is once again causing a stir in this nation's political climate. In a conversation with Stephen Grootz on Newsroom Africa, Teffo stated, "The fear of the Lord is sent to those who had thought he might not come back again. Back when you and I were still alive, there was a phenomenon known as the Zuma Tsunami." A union leader also warned that if you block Zuma from traveling to the State House or the union buildings, a tsunami would hit. What I'm trying to convey is that there will definitely be a second tsunami, and it won't matter whether it reaches the State House or not. He is definitely sweeping the nation. Teffo projected that the governing party would be unable to secure more than 50% of the national vote because to Zuma's party. Teffo said, "Don't undervalue the man. He is a politician, a chess master, and he knows that the ground is open to anything that says anything but the ANC." Dr. Corné Mulder of the Freedom Front Plus referred to Zuma as a people's person in April, citing his win over Thabo Mbeki as ANC leader at the organization's National Election Conference in Polokwane in 2005 as evidence of this. Zuma's influence was so great that even older citizens sobbed in his defeat when he was removed as the nation's deputy president. "It is because to him that MK exists today." Mulder said, "What Zuma did next was return to the local level, and we are all aware of what transpired in Polokwane. Like in 2009, Zuma's return to political dominance was largely due to his personality. Some claim that since the end of white minority rule in 1994, Zuma has been the most colorful and contentious president to serve as South Africa's leader. He has been a politician for 9 lifetimes, having weathered a string of scandals that would have destroyed the career of any other person. Zuma's Zulu name, Gedlialakisa, meaning the one who smiles while grinding his enemies, made it foolish for many years to write him off. The ANC, which has become used to a comfortable state of one-party dominance, faces a more difficult political change with the return of their former leader, who now leads a new competitor party that is now the 3rd largest opposition party in South Africa. But other parties are also in a precarious situation, particularly in KwaZulu-Natal, where they control the province's rural areas, leaving the governing party in particular vulnerable. Zwelinzima Vavi of the IFP remarked in an April speech to the Cape Town Press Club that MK posed a greater danger to the ANC since its members and supporters were unhappy ANC members. In the event that the IFP is unable to get the 50% plus 1 necessary to form a government on its own, Hlabisa said that his party would not be interested in collaborating with the ANC or MK. The IFP is a member of the Multi-Party Charter, which consists of parties that want to prevent an ANC/EFF combination or another ANC administration. After launching an aggressive campaign in 2007 that tapped into the general dissatisfaction with then-President Mbeki, who was often characterized as distant and autocratic, Zuma gained notoriety. In 2009, Zuma was chosen to be the president of South Africa. The 82-year-old held the position until 2018, when he was compelled to step down due to an internal rebellion that some of his allies were purportedly behind. After Zuma was removed from office, President Cyril Ramaphosa became the presidency. Shortly after, Zuma was given a 15-month jail term for refusing to appear in court to testify before the Zondo Commission in 2021. Due to the previous president's imprisonment during the Ramaphosa government, there was a wave of civil unrest in KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng in July, which became known as the July unrest and destroyed the nation's economy. As the ANC looks to collaborate with other minor parties to build a new government, the MK party is anticipated to play a key role in the process. Once again, Herman Mashaba, a former haircare tycoon turned politician, holds the Jacob Zuma-led Umkhonto weSizwe MK party accountable for Action SA's lackluster showing in the 2024 elections. Speaking to reporters at the National Results Operations Center (ROC) of the Independent Electoral Commission,